What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So I've been getting a lot of questions from developers wanting to monetize their games with Skillz. So I've decided to take the 5 most commonly asked questions and address them in this video. So a little bit about me, my name's Justin and I'm the founder of ePlay Studios. We currently have around 8 games monetized with Skillz. Our top grossing game is Real Money Word Search, which is also currently top 50 word games on the App Store. So question number 1, what type of games tend to do well on the Skillz platform? And in order for me to answer this question, you need to understand the demographic that play these type of real money games. So the Skillz audience consists of both men and women equally, and the age range is around 25 to 45. So this is a little bit of an older audience, and as such, these type of players tend to shy away from hyper casual games, and they're more into their puzzle games, bubble shooters, and card games, and so on. So those are the games that tend to do well. If you look at Skillz' top games, they are both bingo game as well as a solitaire game. So yeah, that's to answer the first question. Just think of it as mom and dad, when they get home from work, they're tired, but they want a little bit of a rush. So they open their phone and they open a Skillz game and they compete for real cash prizes. So that's the demographic you're looking at. So keep that in mind when you are building your first Skillz game. Question number 2, how long does it take Skillz to enable cash tournaments in your game? So you just released your first Skillz game onto the App Store and you're itching to get some revenue. And you have to understand that there are certain criteria that have to be met in order for Skillz to assess your game and turn on cash tournaments. So the first one is you need to hit at least 100 daily active users. So every day for at least a week, you need 100 players playing your game. The second one is that it needs to have a day 7 retention of at least 8%. The third criteria is that the install to playing their first tournament needs to be at 90%. And the last one is your game needs to be fair. It needs to be skill based, so that it's not considered gambling. So once all those criteria are met, Skillz will review your game and switch on cash tournaments. How long this takes, that depends. If you have a budget straight off the bat and you can run a bit of user acquisition to push to get those initial players into your game, that'll speed things up a lot. So in my experience, around 3 to 4 weeks is acceptable for them to turn on cash tournaments, as long as you meet all those criteria. So yeah, not too long. But yeah, it's still a little bit of a wait while all of those things are reviewed, and yeah, then you'll start earning your first revenue from Skillz. Question number 3, why are my games not on the Google Play Store? And I get this question a lot, and to be honest, it's one of the most frustrating things with regards to Skillz. I mean, I've always got good things to say about them. Awesome company. However, the major drawback for me is that the Google Play Store does not allow real money games on their platform. So this is the reason why you don't see any Skillz games on the Google Play Store. They are becoming more lenient with regards to certain casino games. So hopefully in the future they will relax those terms and conditions, and you will be able to release your Skillz game onto the Google Play Store, which would be great because there is a big demand for Android games on Skillz. So and a lot of people get turned off when downloading a random APK. They think it's unsafe. So that would be really great for all the developers who are using the Skillz SDK in their games, just to be able to reach a broader audience. Question number 4, how do you get paid from Skillz and how often? So I get paid once a month from Skillz. in the form of a wire transfer. They do have other options such as PayPal, but I just opt for the wire transfer, which goes into a business account, and all that tax stuff gets taken care of. So yeah, so I get paid once a month at the end of the month, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I get an invoice at the end of the month letting me know the amount being deposited, and then I get the deposit into my account. So the fifth and final question is, are Skillz games considered gambling? So here's the thing. Skillz games, well, if you just listen to the name called Skillz, are all skill-based, which means by definition that there are no elements of luck or chance in the outcome of the game. So think of sports, traditional sports like football, tennis. Those are not considered gambling. Why? It's because the people who are competing for those cash prizes rely on their skill to overcome their opponent. So in esports, it's exactly the same. There are no elements of chance or luck, and the more you practice, the better your chances are of winning. So I'll give you an example. If you are playing a bingo game, in order for it to be fair, both players have to have the same card with the same sequence of numbers being called out at the same time. So this makes it fair and eliminates any luck or chance in the game. And as such, with Skillz games, you don't need to go through any of the legalities of gambling apps, and yeah, so it's available in most countries. However, certain countries do still restrict real money games, so just bear that in mind. Certain states in the US also. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. I do produce a video at least once a week where I drop some experience and knowledge on you guys. Hopefully it helps you with your own app and game studio. Yeah, always a pleasure, guys. Stay safe and peace out.